It's Larry, guys!
Larry?
The guy who does every job in this town. Oh!
Elmore gets some brand new faces, Gumballers. We've talked a lot about which characters might disappear when the new Gumball series arrives, but what about the opposite? That's right, brand new faces.
I take back everything I said. You're a genius.
Thank you, giant melted poodle meatball thing.
New classmates, new teachers, new weirdos to populate Elmore Junior High, and maybe even new villains hiding in plain sight. Because if there's one thing the Amazing World of Gumball has always done brilliantly, it's taking seemingly random background filler characters and turning them into legends.
And I can't even be angry about it.
Think about
And
it.
how do you win?
Rob started
You
as
don't
that
win.
potato-looking
You
guy no one
survive.
noticed and ended up as the glitching arch-nemesis. Banana Barbara went from mom with a paintbrush to prophet of doom. So you know the reboot isn't just bringing back old favorites, it's going to shake the classroom roster in ways we don't expect. Today, we're breaking down 7 new characters who could be walking the halls of Elmore Junior High based on clues, leaks, and fan theories.
I'll prove it to you.
Wait! Don't play the tape!
But if you do, for pity's sake, don't let it get on the internet. People's lives have been ruined by things like that.
Some could be comic relief, some could be terrifying, and some might just change the entire direction of the series. Let's dive in.
My brain is amazing. When I find something boring, it actually prevents me from hearing it.
Pixel Pete, the transfer student from another dimension. Every class has that mysterious new kid. But in Gumball, the mysterious transfer student trope could be literal. Meet Pixel Pete. Okay, the name is fan theory right now, but here's the setup. A character who doesn't look animated like the others. Instead, they're blocky, glitchy, straight-up Minecraft-style pixels dropped into a world of 2D and 3D hybrids. Imagine the first scene. Miss Simeon introduces him to the class. Gumball whispers, did he forget to render? Darwin cracks up. Anais frowns. But slowly, things start happening whenever Pete is nearby. Screens flicker. Elmore's reality stutters. Ocho, who's already glitch-coded himself, reacts like he knows exactly what Pete is. Here's the theory. Pixel Pete isn't just another kid. He's a messenger from the programmer, the one who actually controls Elmore's code. Why bring him in now? Because if the reboot leans into serialized storytelling, Pete could be the one dropping hints about the bigger picture.
Of course, it's keeping important the first side, then the edge, and the edge piece corner, which is triple picture because it's time in the box.
Why the void exists. Why certain characters vanish. Why Elmore itself feels like it's being rewritten. The comedy comes from him trying to fit in as a normal classmate, while reality literally breaks around him. But the tragedy? Pixel Pete might not be there to make friends. He might be there to warn them, and if he's telling the truth, the entire school year just got darker. Gumballers, the subscribe button is right here for you to smash and turn on the notification button.
Excuse me?
Sorry, could you repeat that, please?
What?
Run that by me again.
Could you maybe spell that for me?
Say what?
A little slower?
Lila, the too perfect student. If there's one thing Elmore Junior High loves, it's characters who flip school stereotypes upside down. Enter Lila, the perfect student. Straight A's, flawless attendance, polite to teachers, and somehow everyone likes her. On paper, she's the dream classmate. In Elmore, that's the nightmare. Why? Because in a world where every character is defined by flaws, chaos, or extreme quirks, someone being too perfect feels wrong. Imagine her first episode. Gumball tries to prank her, fails. Darwin tries to impress her, she's unimpressed. Even Anais can't outsmart her. The whole class starts questioning, is she a robot, a spy, a plant from Principal Brown? Here's the fan theory angle.
Mr. Cornet, say something! I do not mope!
What if Lila is actually a test subject sent by the Void, or the Network, planted in Elmore Junior High to observe how the town functions? Her perfection isn't natural, it's programmed. And when cracks in her behavior start to show, the Wattersons might realize she's less of a friend and more of a surveillance camera in human form. The best part? Even if she is fake, Gumball could end up actually liking her, which makes the betrayal hit harder later. We are definitely set for that. Let's see how it unfolds.
Take that! Mega happy ending! Thank you, everyone! Thank you, Elmore! Boom!
Coach Rex, the new gym teacher. Every reboot needs bigger stakes, right? And nothing raises stakes like dodgeball. Coach Rex would be Elmore Junior High's brand new PE teacher. A hulking, overly intense T-Rex who takes gym class way too seriously. Picture this. He makes the kids run laps until their legs fall off, literally in Tobias's case. He blows the whistle so loud that background characters explode. He calls Darwin fish sticks every time he misses a catch. At first, he's just comedic chaos. But there's a twist. The theory is that Coach Rex was once a washed-up pro athlete in Elmore's world, banned for cheating, or worse, for knowing too much. Because sports in Elmore aren't just games, they bend reality. Remember episodes like The Game and The Rival? What if Rex knows how to hack the rules of physics through competition? One mid-season arc could even reveal him training Gumball for a cosmic dodgeball tournament where losing isn't just embarrassing, it could erase Elmore from existence. Funny, over the top, slightly terrifying.
Perfect, you remind me of me at your age.
Except for the fact she has a neck.
Meera, the ghost student who shouldn't exist. Now we're getting spooky. Every school has rumors about that kid who disappeared years ago. Elmore Junior High, they'd take it literally. Meera is a new student who appears in class one day, but no one remembers her name being on the roster. She's quiet, strange. Sometimes her form flickers like she's not fully solid. She leaves cold spots in the classroom. Teachers forget she's there until she speaks. At first, Gumball and Darwin think she's just super forgettable, like Molly Collins. But Anais puts it together. Meera isn't alive. She's a ghost student. The deeper theory? Meera might be tied to the Void, the deleted characters who never made it into Elmore's world.
Don't! The price to pay is too high! Oh, we don't have a choice!
She's proof that some of them are still lingering, haunting the edges of reality. And she doesn't just want to exist, she wants revenge. Because if Meera remembers being erased, imagine the pain of realizing your entire childhood never counted. One chilling episode could even reveal she knows secrets about which other characters are next to be erased, and that's when the laughter in the classroom dies down.
The price for that spell was your youth.
Don't worry, there must be a spell to fix that. There!
Ziggy and Zog, the alien exchange students. Okay, let's lighten it up. The reboot could easily lean into sci-fi comedy by introducing Ziggy and Zog, two alien brothers who transfer into Elmore Junior High as part of an intergalactic exchange program. Visually, they'd look ridiculous. Big heads, wobbly antennae, constantly oozing slime on their homework. But the comedy gold? They treat Elmore's nonsense as if they're the normal ones. Example, Banana Joe throws a pie at himself. Ziggy whispers, "Primitive Earth ritual." Tobias explodes mid-sentence. Zog, "Standard atmospheric shedding." They normalize the chaos of Elmore while being equally bizarre themselves. The bigger twist? They're not here to study Earth, they're scouting it. By mid-season, we could learn they're sending reports back to their planet about whether Elmore is stable enough or dangerous enough to make contact. And knowing Elmore, their final verdict might be nuke it, which means the kids suddenly have to prove their insanity is worth saving.
Some said I vanished.
Ivy, the new rival. Every show needs that one character who's just as clever, just as chaotic, and just as unhinged as the protagonist. For Gumball, that new rival could be Ivy. She's sarcastic, sharp-tongued, and matches Gumball's every comeback with one even sharper. Where he schemes, she counters. Where he pranks, she out-pranks. Imagine.
Hey, would you kids be interested in chocolate by any chance?
Is it organic?
Gumball tries to pull his classic hallway prank. Ivy flips it back on him. He calls her out in front of the class. She roasts him so hard the entire school laughs. Even Darwin low-key starts admiring her wit. This isn't just another background character. This is someone who forces Gumball to evolve.
About the pipe.
The theory? Ivy could be set up as a long-term foil, maybe even villain-coded in the early episodes, before evolving into a reluctant ally when bigger threats show up. Think of her as a female Rob. But instead of glitching reality, she glitches Gumball's ego, and fans would eat it up.
Thank you, Miss Simeon. Oh, I was gonna fight a T-Rex. Please, send me to detention.
Professor Glyph, the sub-teacher who knows too much. Finally, let's talk about the wild card. Every so often, a new teacher shows up at Elmore Junior High. But this one, he isn't just filling in for Miss Simeon. Professor Glyph is an eccentric, overly enthusiastic substitute who teaches reality studies. He wears chalk on his clothes like battle scars. He scribbles symbols on the board that look ancient. At first, he's hilarious, ranting about fourth-dimensional math, making kids wear tinfoil hats during exams. But then, things he says start coming true. He warns about erasures. Suddenly, a classmate disappears from the yearbook. He mentions fractures in the code. The hallway starts glitching.
Is the library up to date with the district guidelines?
Let me check.
We should get an answer in a couple of weeks.
Here's the big theory. Glyph might not be a teacher at all. He could be a discarded creation of the writer, who snuck back into Elmore, disguising himself to pass along forbidden knowledge. He's either the ultimate ally or the most dangerous villain. Because in a world like Gumball's, anyone who knows too much is a ticking time bomb. The bigger picture, why new characters matter. So why add all these new faces? Simple, longevity. The original Gumball thrived on randomness. Every episode could pull a new character out of thin air and make them memorable. But the reboot? It's aiming for higher, tighter plots, serialized arcs, and a bigger, darker story lurking under the comedy. That means Elmore Junior High can't stay the same. New characters aren't just filler, they're fuel for the next generation of chaos. Pixel Pete could unlock the code. Lila could betray the class. Coach Rex could drag them into cosmic gym class. Meera could haunt their memories. Ziggy and Zog could invite alien doom. Ivy could dethrone Gumball as prank king. And Professor Glyph, he might know how it all ends. Each one brings something Elmore's never had before. Each one keeps us guessing. And in the Amazing World of Gumball, that's the only rule. Expect the unexpected. We don't know exactly who's joining the roster yet. Maybe some of these will stay theories, maybe some will surprise us. But one thing's for sure, Elmore Junior High is about to get a lot more crowded. And when the new season drops, the real fun will be spotting who becomes a fan favorite, and who might secretly be setting up the biggest twist of all.
But you want change? Yeah! Tired of fancy words? Yeah! Well, how about this for a slogan?
Now it's your turn to take charge, Gumballers. Which of these new character ideas are you rooting for on screen? If you could create your own new student or teacher, what would they be like? Drop your theories in the comments. I'll be reading every single one. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and hit the like button to the screen. Also share this video with your fellow Gumball fans. Because if Elmore's getting new faces, then Gumball's world is about to get stranger. And we're here for every second of it. Until next time, stay curious, stay vibing, and of course, stay gumballing.